and I say this to a lot of people. My time around him was the early 2000s. That's New York Diddy. So like LA Diddy is a little bit different. Like and don't get me wrong. Like as he got bigger and he started moving around and like he here and he there. In Miami, there's a Miami Diddy. There's a LA Diddy. Like those Diddies I don't really know too tough. I know the New York Diddy and the New York Diddy that I knew, and even like the Howard Diddy, like that Diddy was a hustler, bro. Like, and if those things was happening back then, bro, it's probably why I ain't getting the music industry. Right. I've been around a lot of them dudes, man. I'm not going to. Puff has always been even keel with me, bro. There was times when, like I wouldn't even see him, but he would see me and shout me out, bro. And he's not like I've never, as opposed to like I'm not gonna lie, like I fuck with Jay hard body, but I had a couple of conversations with Jay, and his attitude sometimes I don't know, maybe his nigga signs, I don't know what it is Mercury and retrograde, but like dude wasn't really he was a little bit more standoff. Yeah, and I get it because we Brooklyn. You know how we are. We from Brooklyn. You got an edge. Like, who the fuck is this? Like, why? I don't even want to talk to nobody type shit. And I get it. Puff was never like that. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what I want to.
Here's my motherfucking boy right here. All right, let's get it.
You can hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's good, my G?
I'm chilling. How you been, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you too, man. I ain't seen you in a
minute. Probably you're looking good.
Yeah, you're already same, my G.
What's up?
So, let's take it back real quick. Yeah. Well, let's.
Well, how far back you trying to go?
I'll go all the way back, but let's start when you started messing with Diddy. Let's stick with the current stuff right now, and we could go back. There's a perception about Diddy. There's a perception about those parties. I knew you wrote for Diddy before. You wrote for Blue Clan Trail and a few others. You could get into all that. The narrative that they have with Puff right now and his parties. There's a section, there's a party that everybody is cool in, but there's a after party.
Right.
Did you go to the after parties, or just explain that whole scenario?
So yeah, I was around a lot of the entertainment sector, different sides too. I mean, I hung out with Jay-Z before. I hung out with Diddy, Wyclef, a lot of people, and I never really been to them that after party. Like, I've partied with Diddy. I partied with, like, growing up in New York, it's hard to not, especially if you move in, it's hard to not party with them kind of people or be around them kind of people. And then I knew Puff since probably like Howard days. My OG is Ken Hodge, and him and D-Dot, they used to throw parties on the Howard campus. Like legends, Mark Pitts, these dudes is young back then, Wayne Burroughs, like all these Kirk, all these dudes, kind of just like making their own bones or just becoming like just starting that tier of the music industry. So and of course, Puff took off. He did his thing, you know what I'm saying? And the heights that he had achieved when we was they're a little bit older than me, so the heights that they had achieved at that age was something to aspire to, because you're looking at young niggas who is like multi-millionaires. Like, we normally grow up on some, your mom wants you to go to college, get like the best job you could get, you know what I'm saying? Do make the family proud type shit. And here it is, these young niggas got on sweats and they multi-millionaires, you know what I'm saying? So it's something to aspire to. So a lot of times, just being around them is like a certain energy. Like anytime I was around Puff, like I see, and he actually said this one time, like we all get the same 24 hours in a day, right? You see it, Larry. It's a lot of people that talk about what you're doing, but you actually doing it. You know what I'm saying? So like, what's the difference between you and them? You actually doing what your craft. You doing what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? And being around him, bro. I seen this dude having like 6 meetings at one time, like just like the environment was the craziest shit I have ever seen in my life. I never seen nobody moving in that way, and then for it to be a black man and a young black man, somebody that I could like kind of like see, you know. So, you know, my time around him, and I say this to a lot of people, my time around him was the early 2000s. That's New York Diddy. So like, you know, LA Diddy is a little bit different. Like, and don't get me wrong, like, you know, as he got bigger and he started moving around, and like he here and he there, and Miami, there's a Miami Diddy, there's a LA Diddy, like, you know, those Diddies I don't really know too tough. I know the New York Diddy, and the New York Diddy that I knew, and even like the Howard Diddy, like that Diddy was a hustler, bro. Like, and if those things was happening back then, bro, it's probably why I ain't getting the music industry. probably,
Right.
probably why I ain't blow up, because you know I didn't see it. I wasn't trying to, you know, be about that. And you gotta remember too, early 2000s, uh, it was a strong homophobia at that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Fuck out of here. I ain't gay, so you know niggas ain't trying to really show you that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like as to where it is now, like it's cool to be gay. And if that nigga gay, you need to just say he gay. Like fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Or bisexual or whatever the fuck it is that niggas is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they take all of the mystery out of that part of the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And really, you know, everybody's kind of going where they going with it. But you know, you gotta let the facts play out in court. And then there's so much to it that people don't know, like the fact that Diageo lost the lawsuit, and that if they could prove him criminally competent, then they don't have to pay the judgment, which keeps him or makes him like even more of a billionaire. So I mean, it's like so many factors to it. And then there's like he got like supposedly footage of like princes and fucking Clintons, and like the implications go far and wide, and it's like everybody got something to say and got like some kind of conclusion. And you know when it all made sense to me, Larry, I'll be honest with you, bro, when it really clicked for me, because you know, like I said, I know dude, we did business in the past. He was always like legit to me. I never seen anything besides like a couple of hoes around him, so I don't know anything else. But it hit home for me when I saw his kids coming out of court the other day, and
Right.
I forgot that my little cousin Shells, he grew up with Christian and what's the young boy named Christian, and the two
And
young, yeah,
oh,
he grew up with Christian and Justin. So
right.
I'm watching him walk out of court. He with them, but this nigga like how you was with my family. You remember Mike, how you kind of sleeping over, like, you know what I mean, like you family. You know what I'm saying?
Family.
He's like that with them, and that's when it clicked for me. Like, yo, oh shit, this is my family, bro. Hold up, everybody know Diddy in and all this other shit. I had to start thinking like, yo, bro, like, wait a minute, you know what I mean? Like, this shit kind of sometimes is orchestrated to demise any figures that have any stance or have any political have any leverage. So of course, it's a campaign smear. I honestly don't believe that he's done nothing that any of. Yo, there's a list, bro. You could go down a list of individuals that we know have kind of like have done the same, but haven't faced the same kind of ridicule publicly as he has. And it's cool, you know what I mean? Everybody, like, you know, the massive needs the witch hunt. They need somebody to burn at the stake. So every day, like, oh, people, you know, they got a hotline, everybody got a claim, you know, everybody got their point of view based on information that the trick in that is showing you. So you watching imagery that people want you to see, and you have to understand people's motives and why they even push it like that together. And most people won't understand until the attack is on them. It's like, wait a minute, I didn't do that. Wait a minute, nah, this is the internet says you did it. You did it. You understand what I'm saying? And it's so at for the black man, bro, to still today be guilty until proven innocent, bro. I can't.
I would say this. I understand what you're saying, especially when there's a video that I played the other day, or that already went viral, when he was talking about going to the liquor company, Diego, whatever the fuck, I keep forgetting.
Diageo.
Diageo, the DeLeon shit. And he was
Diageo is the parent company. Diageo is the parent company. What he did was he made Ciroc big, and they were supposed to give him the DeLeon deal, but they wasn't putting the energy in the DeLeon that they had already put into Ciroc. Like Ciroc, they giving him multi-millions for the campaign. DeLeon, right. They like, go ahead, do your thing. So bro took him to court because that's a breach of contract. Now he actually won the settlement. People are not gonna blast out across the internet because we ain't gonna uplift this black man. We're gonna do everything we can. And don't get me wrong, bro. I want to say this, right? Domestic violence, bro, that shit is not cool. Like if you've ever, most black people have gone through trauma in regards to domestic violence. If you haven't been a part of it, you have witnessed it, or you have a family member or a friend who has traversed it in some type of way, right? So in no way do I condone his behavior and what happened in regards to that Cassie situation. That's I don't know that there's any regard to into which you would even do a person like that. I don't even so in that regards, if this is, that would have been a criminal case of assault back when whatever happened never took place. So now the feds came in, whatever supposedly they have, let's just wait for that. All this other shit, bro, it's just too much, man. It's way too much.
Well, can I say something? To the contrary of that, but all right, he has a history, right? Two wrongs don't make a right, but you know, he has a history of fucking over his artists, and I'm really biased when it comes to Biggie. I'm very biased when it comes to Biggie. He brought Biggie out there to LA 6 months, knowing that you taking him to the belly of the beast. Biggie, it was his own fault as well too, but Puff was literally trying to force him to go out there, and that whole situation that happened, the things that Gene Dill has brought to the light, and he got warnings and things of that nature that niggas got, niggas gonna die tonight and things of that nature, and all the stuff. There's other things that he did to rub people the wrong way. So he could be innocent in his own way. How you speaking, and I understand and respect that. But there's a track record of him doing people dirty. So what do you say to that? And did you ever meet Gene Dill? I know that was loaded, but however you want to.
Oh no, of course. I'm glad you even like bringing that up, right? And I want to say this, all right, about business dealings. The music business is always going to be the music business. Puff wasn't really doing anything that the music business doesn't do. The practices. Say it again.
Since the beginning of time, the record industry always been
right. The practices are not uncommon. In fact, this is how a lot of the wealth was built for a lot of your favorite Motowns, all of that. Like the deals are not the greatest deal. And then I want to say something else too, right? How people deal with you is based on, I guess, on who brings you to them, right? What I mean by that is like, if say we got a mutual friend in the street, but he fuck with you, right? He fuck with you. So now when you go get the deal, your number is probably going to be better, or you're going to get treated with a different respect as to when I go get the deal. He don't know me. He don't care about me. So he probably going to jerk me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is common practice. So when I got around Buddy, he really kind of schooled me on the game, bro. So when I heard like, cause I was started dealing with him just as Mace had left, and Mace leaving wasn't, from my understanding with Mace leaving, it was more about the fact that there was some things going on in Harlem that Mace couldn't really like, I guess, deal with, or whatever the case was. And he couldn't move like how Puff was moving because Puff had the money. So he, was moving in a certain kind of way. And so he decided, all right, fuck this. I don't want to do this no more. I'm out. Right. Big, you got to understand, when you come from where we come from, Mike, and the nigga tell you, yo, based on what you just did, I'm going to give you 60 to hold you down. right? 60 racks. It's for us to get to 60. I mean, I gotta stand outside a million nights, looking over my shoulder. Police, this nigga talking about giving me 60 right now to take care of all of the problems that I got, ease up off. This is a publishing deal that this dude was comfortable with signing at some point in time, right? I can't say that this nigga robbed him. These people willingly had lawyers that sat down and decided, yo, this is the deal. Do you want it or do you not? And when you coming from where you coming from, you don't have the leverage. So 9 times out of 10, you take that deal. You could take Diddy out of the picture and put in Jay Prince. You could take Jay Prince out of the. You could interchange the individual because it's not really about the individual. I get it. We all have an attachment to Big. We got an attachment to the Locks, but business is business. And if you don't understand business, then you are the problem. And that's the reality of it. So now Big did what he did because he had needed to get what he get. Was it fair? No, it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair. Like, I'll be the first to tell you that wasn't. But does bro even calculate how much he about to make off of this? Or is he just thinking like, yo, I got the 60, I can run and take care of my situation. Plus I'm gonna get the show though. And then we don't know the terms of the deal. All we know is that the record business is shady and we need a villain to represent that. And it's this guy. When I'm literally telling you, when I was with this nigga, I had them thoughts and I'm like, yo, bro, I want to keep my publishing on the songs that I wrote. Every song I wrote, he allowed me to keep my publishing. He explained to me, yo, bro, publishing is the shit. That's what you got to make sure that you own. Stay on that. But again, it's who introduced me to him, right?
So, like so Puff was telling you.
Yes, told me. He explained that to me. And I brought my producers. I don't know if you remember Hot Block, Storm, and Ra. I brought my producers through, and they did like 3-4 joints on G Dep album. So we was around for a good little minute. We was part of the Bad Boy production team. So I spent time around dude, and all the time that I spent around him, all I got was just upliftment and building. Like, I never really saw that other side. But then I wasn't with niggas like that in them closed, and like I said, again, I'm with New York Diddy before he moves out to LA, before he starts shaking and moving like that. So once you get out there and you're dealing with that environment on the West Coast, and that West Coast environment is different, bro. When you touch different out there, the air is different, bro.
And this is why I'm glad I had you on, because I want people to understand that you brung me around, but you've been around Puffing them for a minute, and from a different perspective, because Puffy he changed. Once he got a lot of money and stuff like that, and he started really.
Yo, I want to say that too, yo. I'm gonna be honest.
You got a different Puff.
I've been around a lot of them dudes, man. I'm not going to. Puff has always been even keel with me, bro. There was times when, like I wouldn't even see him, but he would see me and shout me out, bro. And he's not like I've never, as opposed to like, I'm not gonna lie, like I fuck with Jay hard body, but I had a couple of conversations with Jay, and his attitude sometimes. I don't know, maybe this nigga signs. I don't know what it is. It's Mercury and retrograde, but like, dude wasn't really he was a little bit more standoffish. Yeah, and I get it because we Brooklyn. You know how we are. We from Brooklyn. You got an edge. Like, who the fuck is this? Like, why I don't even want to talk to nobody type shit. And I get it. Puff was never like that. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what I want to say. And again, too, is who brings you through. Like, I came through via Dot. I came through via D-Dot. Yeah. So now D-Dot is like his, it was a right-hand man from Howard. From Howard. So maybe there's a different level of respect. Maybe there's a different level of, he's his man, and I can't treat him like that, or I don't know. But like, just all of what people are saying, I ain't saying it ain't possible, but I'm saying, like, let's just wait and see the facts come out, bro. And as far as the business goes, the business always going to be the business, Larry. You got to know that, bro. Ownership is the key. You got to stay with it sometimes, even when shit ain't right. You got to struggle with that until you get through them times, because you could cash out for the short change, but then whose fault is that? You can't be mad at the game, bro. You cannot.
But he did have his partners, Wayne Burroughs and somebody else. You already said the name of two of them. That was his lawyers. he's going them two is gonna Puffy's in their best interest. So his college homies is Biggie's lawyers. So you know they're gonna look out for the best interest of
Look,
them.
look. I'm not. I ain't gonna hold you. Mark managed him. But you got to understand that at this time, right, the music industry was kind of controlled by that little clique of Howard individuals. You
Right,
got so like that was the trifecta. Really, they was the pieces. So yes, Big was in a situation that wasn't favorable, and maybe he should have, dealt with somebody outside. If I'm not mistaken, I think Big. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I can't. I'm trying to remember who was Big's lawyer at the time. I hear you saying that it was who you said it was, but I gotta remember who exactly it was. But honestly, again, bro, you not getting a fair deal. I don't care what side of the industry you come in on. Niggas ain't giving you no whole bunch of money. Like, and you can have the smash hit. Like, they're just not doing it. It's evident that, and you got to see, right? That was the beginning of the times. That was the beginning of the big money times.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
actually created the big money times.
yeah.
Puff was the reason niggas was getting so much money for placements. My boy used to get 60 bands for one song, my God. One song. Can you imagine that? 60 bands for one song? Yo, bro, they were the tastemakers in regards to that. So I'm not quick to be tearing that down, bro. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not.
And that's why I'm glad you on, because there's a different perspective of Puffy, how people see Puffy, and I expect everyone who's here listening to understand everybody has a different view of perception or experience. That's the key word, experience with Puff. You know what I mean?
I want to say this too, because I was listening to the young lady who was on prior, and as far as people go that are in the public eye, we don't really know them. We may have an experience with this person at one moment of our lives that may not have been a great day for them, and automatically your judgment of a person is that of this person is no good, when truthfully, if I checked on you every day, I'm gonna catch you on a day when you not feeling so great, and you gonna give me like, yo, what the fuck, what you want, like, you know what I mean? We all have that. So what people gotta stop thinking like these are superheroes. These is regular people, bro. Yo, I literally had a conversation with Scarlett Johansson one night, bro, and didn't even know she was Scarlett Johansson. She had a hoodie on. We chopping it up. Jay used to have this spot with Bono called the Spotted Pig, and I used to be up in there. We'd be upstairs away from like the rest of the crowd. It'd be like only a select few in there, like Bono, Jay, like, and any kind of like big star that was in town and wanted to chill. So I'm literally chopping it up with her, like, and didn't know it was her, bro. The room was darkly lit. We dimly lit. We laughing and joking about like a whole bunch of shit that was going on in the world. And I'm looking at her face, and like the whole time we're just laughing and joking. End of the night, she's like, "All right, see you later." Didn't know who she was, bro. I get home and I see her on Entertainment Tonight like 2 days later. Like, oh shit. But what I'm saying all of this to say, I was literally just having a conversation with a regular person. I didn't recognize her as Scarlett Johansson. So she didn't have the walls up. We was just chilling on some chilling shit. And you get to see that people are people, bro.
And she's fine, by the way. She is
with the hoodie on. With the hoodie on, like straight like that. But anyway, bro, people is people. People is people. No, like, and we gotta start like respecting people in that regard, bro. Stop fucking holding these people to some higher regard. Like this is supposed to be a better person than you.
Wow. Let me ask this question, because I said to myself, because me and you used to bring me around, used to bring me to the studios and all that with the Mad Rap and all that, Kenny and stuff like that, different studios too, man. And I used to say to myself, because you was going hard body for us, man. Like I feel like
true specialist,
man. I feel like that maybe it didn't work out for me, you and Rod Dog, but you still was around that circle. But us as a group, in hindsight, made me think like, because I maybe it wasn't in my cards to be in the rap industry, because there's so many doors that you got to go through. So many doors. Have you been? I don't know. but this is on the spot because you know about the weird shit that be going on. Who controls the entertainment system or whatever? Have you seen some weird dick in the booty kind of shit? Some weird vibes or anything? I don't know, because you know a lot of. For those who don't know, he knows a lot of these people, and I'm not saying that to create the point I'm trying to make. Just him being around and knowing a lot of entertainment people. Period. But so since your experience for many years, have you even caught a glimpse of some shit like that? I don't know. I'm just asking.
Honestly, I haven't. I mean, there's gay people, and that's just it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm saying. I've been around like a lot of like people in the hair and makeup industry. They just openly gay, bro. Like as far as artists are concerned, as far as moguls concerned, like them type of niggas. Nah, like we were in that era of if you gay, don't let me see you gay, cause like yo, I'm not fucking with you. You know what I mean? That type of homophobia type of shit. When It's cool to be gay, like you'll be gay. If you gay, you gay. That's your thing. Cool. I'm not gay. Don't. But I never witnessed it. The most I've seen is I seen Puff like with some young ladies, and like they was on his body, and he was like he was indulgent, and that's it. I can't really say that I've ever.
Some young tenderonis, huh? Some PYTs.
Yeah, basically little snow Johns. You know what I'm saying? Like, and honestly, again, nothing I haven't seen everywhere. I was with Snoop and Don Bishop and Don Bishop crib in LA. Shout out to Don Bishop. That's my G, bro. My OG Don Bishop. I'm with Snoop Dogg and Don Bishop because I was writing for Lady May. She went out west to do the Doggy's Angels. Snoop had this compilation he was putting out with these females called Doggy's Angels. You can look it up. Nice little situation.
I remember that.
Yeah, so we popped out to go hang out with him for a couple of days out there in the church and shit. And I think he's in Diamond Bar, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere out there in California. But same thing, knock on the door, Mystical pop out with two bunnies. Like, this is the, like, now everything is, oh my God, like, come on. This is, and I was watching this comment the other day. I forget the brother's name. I believe he's from The Nation. And he was saying that all of us actually aspire to live that life of debauchery, but the only thing that prevents us from doing that is the fact that we don't have the money to do so. That's the Western man's ideology. That's our ideal fantasy. You want to hit the lottery so you can fucking throw a party on a yacht, right? Everybody wants to do that. Now it's been fucking weaponized, and you still gonna do it. You hit the lottery tomorrow, you is gonna have a fucking party.
Oh, I am, and bitches gonna be naked and all that shit too.
So the only difference between every average person and these people is the fact that they have the ability to carry out their debaucherous thoughts. Oh, yo, I want to have 3 bitches pouring mad baby all over me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now you can afford that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Larry, I already know the type of time you would be on. So
word is born, nigga. It's go.
Hey, I'm not saying like, and to each his own. I ain't doing all that booty shit. Yo, bro, how I seen some shit the other day. These niggas is playing naked basketball. Who the fuck? Oh. Yo, the black man is like right now he's destroying himself. So really, I don't think we need to even partake in any of it. Like, let niggas be. Like, this shit is a mess. This shit is a fucking mess. The names that they fucking calling Jamie, fucking Will, fucking somebody else they said, yo, bro, no bueno. And if Jay was out there.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, my heart is going to be fucking broken. My heart is going to be fucking broken. Not that, and like I said, these niggas is regular niggas, but that's not no regular nigga shit. That's some next level nasty to fuck shit, bro. Next level nasty to fuck.
So you never, what I'm saying is, you never heard no stories? You never heard of, come on,
bro. The wildest I could tell you, I went to a bachelor party with like my nigga D and them. Did and them, and like I'm chilling, right? I'm in a cut. I'm talking to this. At the time, I didn't know she was a woman of the night. I didn't know she was a worker, and she was there for the work. I'm thinking she a John at the party, right?
Right.
Yo, at a certain time, at like 12 or something, I think somebody left. Yo, everybody got naked, but it was just niggas and bitches. It wasn't no funny shit. I
Yeah,
wanted to pop and shorty in the room. She pulled me in the little laundry room, and we, you know what I mean? Like, and that's what. But that, other than that, bro,
right.
nothing like, oh my god, these niggas is over here going. Not to say that shit don't exist. I have heard, yeah, shit like that exists, but I ain't never see it, bro. I ain't never been a part of it. And frankly, it's just like, you know, what niggas do behind closed doors is their business unless it involves minors. And because you got to look at the laws that he's actually being charged, or whatever's being charged. If it's minors, then yeah, bro, you gotta go. You fucking with the kids, bro, you gotta go. And then like this other shit is tricky, right? This if you know a bitch who fuck for money and you like, yo, yeah, we going to Miami, yo, fly down to Miami, you buy her a ticket, you are trafficking, bro.
Yeah, I really don't agree with that, and that's the real charge that they're gonna charge them with. The other ones they're gonna drop, but that's crazy.
Now, bro, and now and this is why I say, like, let's wait for the facts, because if this is it, you charging a nigga because he paid for some hoes to come from there to there. Like, y'all made this big mess over this nigga flying some bitches from here. Like, come on. Some shit the average nigga does. Like,
that's a fact. Shit, I done flew a chick out from Detroit and tore her ass up. And that bitch is finer than all the oldest age wine. God damn.
So what we talking about, man? And that's what I'm saying. Let's let the facts come out and let's see. Like I said, bro, the masses, they just need somebody to burn at the stake. And you know, Larry, they dangling this Diddy shit while some other shit going on.
Yeah, that's a fact. It could be the distraction. Absolutely. Go ahead.
100%. Some other shit going on right now. I just read some shit in the paper. They mobilizing because you got to realize, right, that we cannot change presidents if we are actively in war.
Okay.
Watch. And I'm gonna just close my mouth on that note. And everybody paying attention to this, something else about to pop off. This shit right here, garbage. When they get down to the actual facts, a lot of people gonna be mad. Hold up, we did all of this burning at the stake, and this nigga just only flew some bitches over here, and they don't got nothing on them, and blah blah blah.
But again, I agree with most what you said, but I'm a stand on that dude is a foul nigga. Now the experience that you had with Puff is totally different. So everybody has a different experience with them. Cassie got an ass whip, but we know that Cassie was there when Kim Porter was lit when they was
now could I give you some backstory? Because I heard a little bit about the Cassie shit. Did you hear about the Cassie shit? What she actually did?
Explain. Go ahead.
So supposedly she went through the phone and she saw some crazy shit in the phone while bro was in the shower. So she bust him in his head with the phone, grabbed the bags that his clothes is in, and left. That's why she was carrying 2 bags. So that's why he runs out with the towel. She bust the nigga in the head and then she bolted out. So now it does not merit as a man. When Mike Larry, I seen some shit happen to you one time. An ass whooping from a woman.
No, I ain't get my ass whipped from no fucking woman.
No, she made you leak blood.
Yeah. He was in Enoch crib.
Yeah.
And I beat the shit out of her the next day too. I beat the shit out of her.
That's wrong, and you shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have did that. But what she did, she was
the mark right here. Look,
yes,
bro. With a bat.
She bust you in your head with a bat. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If they only look, Mike, look. If they only see you whooping her ass, do you know the kind of bastard that you are? Do you know the kind of bastard that you are? Nobody saw her bust you clean in your fucking head with that bat. I saw that shit in slow motion. I saw the blood come out. Everything. I was bewildered. I was befuddled. I was standing in the door like this. Oh shit! Like I saw
open the door. He called him.
Yo, what the fuck? The blood just. I saw
still there.
Yo, right bro, there. Non-cipher, no bueno. That shit was illegitimate. Nah, all bets is off. Like, yo, bro. And even in that situation, Laurie, I don't know what happened. I think we stopped you. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, because meet no Purple. Rest in peace to my brother Purple, which is her cousin. Shout out to Yanni. He was like, yo, don't touch my cousin. We were gonna fight, and Purple's my man. This and the third. And everybody calming me down because I wanted to beat her ass. It didn't happen that night. I caught her the next day in front of the building, in front of 11. I ain't give a fuck. I ain't beat her like a man.
And this is what I'm saying. Man. So to the degree to what he did is foul. The degree to what he did, I need to be clear on that, is foul. But there are instances that women put you in where that reaction happens. Not that it's merited. It's not a good thing. But there are instances where women put you in, and that reaction is gonna happen. Like, bro, and that's all I gotta say, man. I feel bad that these things happen. I want to say shout out to Cassie. I think domestic violence.
Have you met Cassie?
No, I never met Cassie. I know Ryan. I know Ryan closely, and like I knew Ryan before. I think kind of before he got with Cassie. So I know him well, but nah, Cassie, nah. And that story is crazy. I think she was with Ryan prior to being with Puff, and Ryan was doing music with Puff, and Puff seen her and just was like, yeah, nah.
Ryan Leslie, y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all know, but Ryan Leslie, right?
Yeah, my boy Arles. Yeah, man, but I just want people to kind of like, recognize that people are human, and we gotta let the facts play out, man. Any one of us could be charged, especially these days in this internet time, bro. Somebody can say you did some shit, and that's it. You did that shit until the video show that you didn't do it. You know what I mean? Like, and this is the times we living in, bro.
Nah, I feel you. Before I let you go, and all that, what's up with D? Have you spoken to him in a minute? I ain't seen D.
I ain't chopping up with D in a minute. I think bro always doing some new music, so he probably in the middle of doing some shit right now. Matter of fact, I do know. I was chopping it up with Trey Lee not too long ago. He was telling me that him and Dot is working on a new project, so I believe they trying to reboot. You know what I mean? Because I thought about that shit the other day. Kendrick got that shit talking about the party's over.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
And if you remember, Tracy Lee started the party. It's party time. Yeah. And that was the beginning of all of that shit, bro. Yeah. All of that shit. Yeah. So it was crazy.
So you remember when we performed at the warehouse? The nigga Horsehead. Remember the club? Remember we performed Horsehead?
Wow, bro, you remember that?
Yep.
Yo, you must be on Ginkgo or something, bro. That's years ago, bro. Horsehead. Yo, shout out to Horsehead if you watch it, bro.
Didn't he die? Nah. Didn't Horsehead get killed? No.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I hope not. Well, I hope he didn't. He was a cool brother, bro. He actually gave me my first feature and shit. Like that was early, bro. Early.
Yeah, I remember we performed.
Look, I got the new project out right now. Black and White Music. It's spelled BLACNWYT Music. Black and White Music. Go support that on all streams. Make sure y'all tune in with that. Me and my boy Derek.
I'm gonna let you close out giving all your social media contacts. I got you. Don't worry about that.
Okay, all right. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I remember Scooby and Jarvis and Stiff, they was in the front row. I remember I was like, yo, man, fuck these niggas. They had this, that, and that. I said some at the end. And then you sent me to the booth to get the tape. Them niggas in there, son. Them niggas was bumping the shit out of me. So boom. Like, you know what I mean? That shit was crazy, man. But we had a good time that night.
No, that's years ago, bro. That's crazy. I didn't even remember that shit, bro.
Yes.
That's what's up.
That was some fun times, man.
Yo, but I'm proud of you, bro. I like it. I like your progress, my guy. I see what you're doing out here, man. I'm really proud, man. I'm happy to see you doing your thing, man. Yo, you gotta holler at your boy. Matter of fact, do you video this? Could I send this to bro? I want to send this to bro so he can see it.
Hell yeah, I see the link and all that, yo. And I know you got connections, man. Like, you know, if you could throw me an alley to interview some of the people that you know, man, that'd be a good look too, man.
Of course, I'll put you on. What's the name of that? What's the actual name of the show, bro? All Viral Access Media. Got you. Yep. Don't worry.
And I just want to say, I love you. I grew up. I knew you since a little fucking baby.
Yeah, I know. We was youngins.
With your family, son. I slept and ate. Now y'all was literally my second family. Like y'all was my family, son. Rest in peace to Big Gloria.
Baby. Yeah. I miss you, yeah, 11 Alive. Shout out to 11 Alive. Yeah, shout out to 11 Alive.
Man, based on y'all motherfuckers, you already know, man.
Fila Mob. I see you.
Yes, Fila. You already know, man. Damn.
Yeah, yo. Also, the Psycho is out. Yo, the HUD doing some big things. What you call it? Got his movie popping now too. Yeah, you saw it?
No, I ain't seen the new Cycle. You I think Bass is in the Cycle. You in there too?
Nah, I was trying to get in there. I don't want the kid in there. I'm not doing the whole movie, bro.
That's my scene right there on the screen.
Oh, where you in the shit? That's the South. My nigga,
that's me in the city right there. Yo.
Get the fuck out of you in there. Yo, plug me, nigga. You need to plug me.
I got you. I'm gonna hook you up with Rel, man. Definitely put you in there, man. But give everybody your social media, spell it out.
You could find me at B _GRIGIO. That's B_Grigio. I got this new project that we're working on called Black and White Music. Again, that's BLACNWYTMUSIC on Instagram and all your social media platforms. Also, just you can Google the shit'll pop up. The music will pop up. What else? That's pretty much it. I got another solo project probably coming in. I want to say Turkey Day, probably drop it. Thanksgiving, around Thanksgiving, something for the families. You know, I got a little following, my little family, my friends. They love to hear my voice and shit. So I try to bless them with a little something every now and then.
Send me a beat, man. Send me like 2 or 3 beats. We ain't do a
song. When I'm going to the stool, matter of fact, I'm gonna send you something to get on. I'm going to the stool, come through. I go to the store in like the borderline Brooklyn, Queens. So
I don't live in Queens no more, son. I'm in North Carolina.
Oh damn! But I recorded a joint down there. I recorded a joint down there in North Carolina with my nigga Molly Made It. There is a studio in a cut, in a hood, in the trenches. My son Molly Made It. Shout out Molly Made It. He engineered a session for me. Cause wherever I pop out to, I book a session in the worst neighborhood by myself, bro. My brother was like, "Yo, son, you over there?" I'm like, "Yeah, nigga, I don't fuck. I'm coming down here. I'm spitting my rhymes and I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here." I came in by myself. Niggas looking at me, this nigga Dolo. Like, yeah, I'm Dolo, nigga. Fuck. I went in there, did my song. Niggas like, yo, this shit fire. Oh my god, shit fire. Nigga Molly Made It. Tweak my shit correctly. Engineer out there. I'm not sure the name of the studio, but if y'all check for Molly Made It, you can probably find out what studio it is. And bro is nice on the ones and.
Email me the links to your all your social media so I can put it in the description box under this live.
Got you, my guy. Got you.
Everything,
man. Right now, my guy. You already know.
Hey, yo, Del, man, Bull, man, love you, man. You already know.
My guy, you already. Appreciate you much for having me on, man. Thank you so much. I'll be able to get this video, right? I want to send it to bro so you can see it.
I'm gonna send the link right now to the email.
Copy that, my guy. Peace.
All right, peace, my G.
All right.
Yeah, man, that's my fucking guy right there, man. We went through our ups and downs and all that, but I still love him, man. The love ain't never going nowhere, man. That's my guy for real, man. Like, his family was like my family, man. It was just me, my moms, and my sister. Shout out to Bruce Sly with your retarded ass. Del's sister Roma. Love you, baby girl. Janera. Hey, baby girl. Rest in peace, Karen. Uncle Butter, what's up, baby? Rest in peace, baby Gloria. Rest in peace, Big Gloria. Mwah, miss you, Big Gloria. Niecy, Jessica, Jordan. Man, those times was the fucking best, man. Y'all know, it was the best, man. That's some great times back in the 90s, man. And I don't change that shit for nobody. It was so much fun. Great times. Great times, man. We getting old, man. That's what I could say, man. We got some good shit. We could have been here for the next 2 hours just reminiscing, man. You know what I mean? But we gonna have our time again, man. But everybody has their own perspective. Like again, like we used to be in the studio together. I haven't been around Puff, but Puff was around. I've been in those studios, man. And I've been around. I sat around these artists, and he really been around. You know what I'm saying? So his experience with Puff is totally different. That's why I wanted to change the narrative, because I know how I feel. I know how I feel about Puff, but everybody don't feel the same way, and I just don't want to paint a one-dimensional picture. Like I'm just trying to sway y'all just think like that. Nah, like my dude was writing for him. And other artists, he has a different perspective. Let's give a different perspective. Everybody has the right to speak their own experience. You know, if it don't align with yours, how can you get mad? I mean, that's his truth. I know I don't fuck with Puff. That's just my truth. But I'm gonna let him speak his. Right? Check. Yeah. So let's keep it pushing. I